despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Here's James. Oh, wow!
We all know LeBron is a big-time athlete, but right there, uses pace and timing to get to where he wants.
Back to Tucker. Middleton for three. He's off on that one, so the Lakers will take it the other way.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
Nice drive. If you overplay Kuzma's jump shot, he can put it on the deck and go around you.
Kicks it down to Middleton. It's blocked. Tucker the pass to Middleton. And again, the Bucks miss.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Here's Kuzma. Davis against Middleton. And it's Davis missing.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Launches it. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
20 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Caruso. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Just 5 on the clock. James. And the shot goes down.
That's next level stuff from AD. One of the great scorers in the game. He draws the eyes of the defense and locates the open man.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma.
You know, for me, it's super cool.
Well, Kuzma, Greg, has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Kyle Kuzma. He's out there with Harrell. And it's Matthews in at the shooting guard position.
This is what you like to see. Kuzma not selling for something along the perimeter. In fact, just the opposite.
The Lakers in the lead. Here's Horton Tucker. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned. They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
And at Kuzma's size, he could do more of this. Crash the offensive glass, keep the possession alive.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. Andre Drummond's checked in for the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Alex Caruso. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Now here's Schroeder. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Holiday against Harrell. Now the pass to Connaughton. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Bucks passing it around. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Harrell against Giannis. Outside Holiday. Offensive rebound. Giannis on the follow.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Schroeder against Holiday. Schroeder passes to Matthews. Schroeder, left side. He kicks to Harrell. Schroeder dishes to Matthews. From deep. And it's Schroeder missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on both. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. James against Middleton. LeBron outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
Now here is Holiday. Takes the three. And Davis pulls it down.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
That one good for two.
You know, not many people want to step in front of LeBron. Once he gets up a full head of steam, can't say I blame him.
Here's Holiday following the basket by LeBron James. Middleton the pass to Holiday. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And Holiday throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now here's Schroeder. Ron right side. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. The challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Dennis Schroeder.
A guy who's won almost every award in the book. LeBron does as much for the NBA off the court as he does on it.
Basket good.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
To the wing on the left. Caruso, the pass to James. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Here's Antetokounmpo. Tries from 16, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Davis, that's for 2. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Middleton can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 3. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
Dennis Schroeder, the 17th overall pick in 2013 out of Germany. He's got a flair you don't associate with European players.
Now here is Holiday. The 3 for DiVincenzo. It's Drummond with the rebound.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Lopez after the basket by Los Angeles. Holiday with it. 6 on the shot clock. Middleton for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Middleton's got 10.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
LeBron against Middleton. The drive by James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Harrell, he's checked in for Drummond. Matthews comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Caruso following the basket by Chris Middleton. Davis dishes to James. And he uses the glass on the layup. 15 points in the game.
What's so impressive, the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads.
Middleton on the wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Off target from three-point range.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Again, Los Angeles.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Offensive rebound. Portis. To the middle. Lopez left side. It's stolen by Davis. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. James with the ball. Over Middleton. LeBron, no luck. Bucks trail by 6. Now the Bucks moving it up. And Holiday throws it down.
Impressive. You like the aggressive mindset. Holiday's not just floating on the perimeter.
LeBron outside. 1:07 left to play in the third. Goes up on the block. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 6.
The problem with keeping AD off the glass, he times his jump so well, a graceful athlete in action.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 6. Passes to Portis. Now DiVincenzo. Left side Portis. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Caruso, the pass to LeBron. Inside, and Harrell slams it in.
He could have tried to force a shot there. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Outside Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. LeBron against Middleton. Portis kicks to Holiday. Middleton on the wing. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Anthony Davis is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2. That's the Laker 5.
You know, it's not easy to keep up with Schroeder. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And he makes the first. Schroeder hits them both. Here's Holiday. Here is Forbes. Kicks to Holiday. From deep three-point range. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Yeah, and then knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Here's Holiday. Following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Middleton against Kuzma. Middleton dishes to Tucker. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
It really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Dishes to Davis, and the layup falls. Davis has got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Holiday attacking, shoots from 12, and that one's good by Giannis.
And to me, this is the perfect spot for a Giannis jump shot. Keeps the opponent honest.
Holiday against Schroeder. Now the feed to Davis. Rebounded by the Bucks. Middleton looking it over to the paint. Left side out of the Kumbo. Back to Tucker. The kick out to Holiday. Looking to get back on track here. Middleton can't get it to go.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 8, and it's the Bucks on the break. Tucker, the pass to Forbes. Back to Tucker. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Such opportunistic basketball right there, and that's when they desperately needed it.
Feeds to James. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. Bucks trail by 4. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Here's Holiday, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And now just a 1-point Laker lead. James against Middleton. LeBron outside. Count it!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now here's Middleton. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton for 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Now here's Tucker. Middleton outside. Over James. Rebound Andre Drummond.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Davis drives in and finished off by Davis.
If you can't shoot, it's easy for the defense to cut off angles to the rim. But AD can't, and boy, did he rock the rim.
For 3, Middleton, trifecta.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. It was. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony. Check out the fashion style of the Bucks as they enter. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for the Nets, they've got Griffin. Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Durant. Back to Harden. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one. This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Outside Durant. The pass to Griffin. Got a piece of it. Irving kicks to Durant. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, Griffin is going to come to the game with a certain attitude, and nights like this where he's going after domination, he can be dangerous.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Holiday with it, picked up by Harris. The 3. Middleton can't get it to go. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Milwaukee with the rebound. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Here's KD following the bucket by the Bucks, and the shot is good.
That's where Durant is making a living right now, a sensational jump shooter and a deadly release.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Middleton. No good from outside. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. KD dishes to Harden. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. High post Lopez. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. For 3, Middleton. Milwaukee the rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. On the wing, Harris. Harden against Holiday. Harden surveying the D. 4 on the clock. Here's Irving. Bank shot, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's DiVincenzo. And the rejection by Harden. And good that time.
Well, he's so smooth, and it just looks like he's never out of control, Drew Holiday.
Holiday against Harden. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter. Lopez with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Jumps up. And the dunk by Lopez.
How about Lopez getting out as the big man with that kind of hustle in transition?
Here is Harden. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Oh, Griffin in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And this is why Blake Griffin appears on your highlight reel on a nightly basis. Loves rising up for the alley-oop.
Holiday against Harden. For 3, Middleton. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. And here's Harris from the arc. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
It's good. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Griffin. In the corner, Irving with it. No good with the triple. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Can't connect from short range. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bucks lead by 4. 2K Sport. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying times.
Being able to go through adversity and come up stronger. I think that there was a lot.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On out there with Green. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Yeah, I feel like he uses the dribble to set up his rhythm for the mid-range shots like that one. Kyrie knocks another in.
And Forbes kicks to Connaughton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton against Brown. Middleton right side. And the officials call a traveling violation. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Pass to Claxton. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They lead by 4. They get it again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. They kick it out to Green. And there's the pass to Claxton. It's deflected. Tucker with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Middleton. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Drew Holiday's checked in for the Bucks. Milwaukee leading by 6. Passes it to Portis. Here's Connaughton. Dinwiddie covering. And that one's good from Connaughton. Connaughton's got his first basket.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Irving looking over the floor. Dinwiddie outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden. I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on it. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Durant comes in for Jeff Green. Harris is checked in for Brown. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. The Bucks also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Irving passes to Griffin. Now here's Durant. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Now off the inbound, and the dunk by Giannis.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Up top, Griffin. Back to Harden. Over Holiday. Out to Harris. Harden left side. No good on that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Covered by Irving. Here's Giannis. Count it. Good. And now it's a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Irving. Inside. A nice shot by Harris.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee, and it's good, 2 points. Holiday's got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively. And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be the strategy.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Wow, leaping up and a ferocious throwdown. Once he has a head of steam, game over.
Outside Holiday, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. And he might not get all the attention. And
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot.
Lopez serves as an unbelievable case study for someone who changed his game over time. I mean, almost in a season. So specifically, how he added the 3-point shot, it's made him such a valuable asset to this offense. Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
The shot's good from Griffin.
Blake Griffin right now working the inside game and has the skills to take you to school.
Harden against Holiday. Middleton right side. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Lopez finds Middleton. Shot clock at 3. That one wide left. Nets trail by 8. Pass to Harris for the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Middleton outside. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
Outside Durant. Down low. Griffin against Lopez. Griffin kicks to Harris. Back to Griffin. There's the lob to Harden. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And then for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Here is Forbes. Back to DiVincenzo. Portis kicks to Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, that's where he's a huge threat to complete any sort of alley-oop. You could throw that at the top of the square, and DJ's going to throw it in.
Right side, Portis. Middleton outside. Looking to end his cold spell. Portis. Brooklyn with the rebound. 1:53 left in the third. Brown outside. Dinwiddie wide open. They get the rebound. Jordan. To the left wing. Outside, Green. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut to just one in the basket from DeAndre Jordan.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Middleton on the wing. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here is Forbes. Dinwiddie covering. Portis can't get it to go.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Green for the lead. Makes it off the glass. Green's got the lead up to one now for the Nets.
Oh, great ball movement there.
DiVincenzo kicks to Forbes. Back to DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. The pass to Portis. They need this one. And again, the Bucks miss.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Brown outside. The feed to Jordan. Great D that time from Portis.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
The deep three from Harden. And no good on the last second attempt this time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Harden out there with Irving, and it's Durant. Then there's Harris, and it's Claxton in at the 5. Home in the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Passes it to Claxton. Harden against Giannis. Outside for Durant. The tray. And the Nets miss again.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Speed burst that time from Middleton, a relentless penetrator and not afraid to take the punishment.
Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Middleton hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Irving against DiVincenzo. Irving kicks to Griffin. And here's Harris from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Durant with the steal. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. The score now all even.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
The Nets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. They now take the lead. And the Nets lead by 2.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
The shot by Middleton, wide open and right on target. Good.
Love how Middleton is inserting himself right now into this offense and sinking that shot with ease.
Griffin against Lopez. Griffin kicks to Durant. Harden outside, just 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. The Bucks shooting here about 46% for the game. Here's Giannis. And it's Durant with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Open shot by Harris, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Harris has got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets. Harris has gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Pass to Lopez. Back to Middleton. The offensive rebound. Giannis on the follow. Antetokounmpo's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Holiday against Harden. Durant at the elbow. Harden right side. Back to Durant. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in a clutch moment.
Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to DiVincenzo. Dishes it to Middleton. Jacks up a 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. The Nets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. On the way, Harris. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3. The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
It's Harden with the drive. It's in!
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Lopez finds DiVincenzo. Middleton for 3. The putback. It counts.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
It's Antetokounmpo to Kumbo. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 2. Just 2 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
Off the inbound pass. Money!
It just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Kyrie Irving. Green is out there with Harris. Then there's Griffin, and it's Harden in at the point. Holiday against Harden. Back to Holiday. Now here's DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Holiday finds Middleton. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And so Green will bring it up for the Nets. A 2-point game. With 3, Harris buries the long-range jumper.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Harris against Middleton. Fires for 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
How about that shot by Middleton? Doesn't matter where it is in the game. He'll take that shot.
Harden against Holiday. The pass to Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. Fires the 3. Holiday with the block.
Now get that out of there. That's all timing right there. Drew Holiday continuing hustle play.
Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Harden against Holiday. To the middle. And Durant sends it back. Harris looking it over. And the 3 off target. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Here's Giannis. It drops. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Just all the physical advantages that Giannis has really present a tough challenge for the defense down there.
To the inside. Irving finds KD. It's in!
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Holiday with it. Guarded now by Durant. To the middle. It falls! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Back to Harden. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. Griffin down low. Lopez covering. Griffin's shot is off. So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here. Giannis against Durant. To take the lead. Missed.
Yeah, I don't know how you deal with the length of a Antetokounmpo. I mean, his name is long enough, and then you look at the body.
He sinks the clutch free throw. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
Timeout called the Nets. They're behind by 2. 5 seconds left in overtime. Durant with a wide open look. Can't get the three to fall.
And that is clutch. Griffin always ready to take the big one.
Timeout called the Bucks. The score is tied at 53. 1 second left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Stolen by Harden. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. 2K. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit. And so it's Milwaukee now. Irving against DiVincenzo. Bucks passing it around. Middleton for 3. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. And the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Outside Holiday. It's Middleton at the elbow.
Good job on the glass there, working hard to establish position and put himself in a great spot to come away with that rebound.
KD dishes to Green. Durant deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Tucker. Durant, no good. The Bucks trail. Here's the break. Passes to DiVincenzo. Top of the key, Holiday. Shot clock at 6. And the layup is good. Holiday's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
And really, that is a tremendous shot by Holiday there. His team really has momentum now.
Inside, here's Griffin. Lopez with the block. DiVincenzo against Irving. Outside Holiday. Middleton outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday against Irving. Lopez passes to Tucker. Over Green. Kept alive. Lopez. And Tucker has it in the corner. Pass to DiVincenzo. Second chance shot. It's in!
That's the kind of player Holiday is, craving the opportunity to be the man in that situation.
Outside Durant. Over Middleton. Griffin trying to get open. Knocks it loose, but he recovers it. Yes!
Man, that's why they turned to Blake Griffin. Calm, cool, collected, and his team needed that one.
The pass to Middleton. Kicks to Lopez. From the arc. Milwaukee the rebound. Pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton for 3. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And big time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Pass to Durant. Back to Harden. The 3. He's off from 3. And here's Middleton. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And looking at the Nets, they've got Kyrie Irving. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Griffin, and it's Harden in at the 1. Now here's Schroeder. And it's Davis at the elbow. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. To the paint, and stolen by James. And it's the Lakers on the break for the finish, and it's Davis with the jam.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Harden against Schroeder. Back to Harden. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. So I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
Now here's James. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, making the right decision in pick and rolls, the right basketball play, James is excellent at that.
Harden against Schroeder. On the wing, Irving. Back to Harden. High post shot. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Boy, you describe AD's games and you start running out of superlatives. I mean, when this guy is healthy, he dominates in a different fashion, but in similar ways to Tim Duncan.
And yes, it's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Schroeder. Caldwell Pope outside. LeBron outside. 6 to shoot. Rebound, Brooklyn.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Irving. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. James outside. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. It's stolen by Harris. One-on-one fast break. Irving kicks to Harden. That evens the score.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
And here are the Lakers.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Now here's Harden. And he lays in the alley-oop.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart pass. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
There's the pass to Kuzma. Gets a hand on it. It's hauled in by Claxton. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to Dinwiddie. The Nets working the ball around now. That puts them in the lead.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. Outside, Davis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Lakers making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. And here are the Nets. They're on a 10-2 run here. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Harden. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Harden's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Harden. And he gets the bucket.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harrell has to be accounted for defensively.
Pass to Claxton. Harden with it. From downtown. That one, no good. Got it off in time. And that one released in time, but no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talking.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
They've got Harden Brown out there with Green, and it's Claxton in at the center position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. No points in the game yet for him. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Dinwiddie left side. Harden the pass to Dinwiddie. It doesn't go for him. And the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Caruso, guarded by Harden. And that one's good, Caruso.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets. And he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Now, here's Kuzma. Harden missing his last shot. Here's Dinwiddie. It's Brown on the wing. Harden scanning the floor. Over in the corner, Green. Shot clock at 5. Over Harrell. And the Nets miss again. The Lakers on offense. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Kuzma, that's good.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Now, here is Harden. Over to the wing. Dinwiddie against Matthews. Here's Brown. Horton Tucker with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
Now, here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Back to Dinwiddie. And stolen by Harrell. Now the Lakers on the break. Passes it to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
A putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here's Los Angeles. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Caruso. The pass to Kuzma. Pass to Caruso. Basket counts. Caruso's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Harden the pass to Claxton. To the left side wing. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Goes up. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now, here is Harden. Down kicks to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. A rebound by the Lakers. Caruso looking for an opening. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Lakers lead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that'll do it for our halftime report.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are the guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Lakers leading by 10. Schroeder dishes to Drummond, over Harris, and Andre Drummond. The bucket on the assist by Schroeder.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Irving passes to Durant. Back to Irving, and stolen by Drummond. And James with a clear path to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Durant against James. Back to KD. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Harris against James. Kicks it to Schroeder from deep. And Irving pulls it down.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Harris looking it over. Irving against Caldwell Pope. Irving dishes to Harden. Back to Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. The dish now to Drummond. James against Harris. It's LeBron with the drive. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Green, he's checked in for Griffin. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Drummond working against Green. Durant kicks to Irving. Hands it from downtown. Irving's got 9 points.
Irving knocking down that 3. Textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
Outside, Davis. In the corner, it's James. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Drummond. And that one is good. Drummond's got his 2nd basket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Irving misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. 1 more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Irving kicks to Durant. Down low. Right side, Irving. The 10-footer finds the target. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Pass to Drummond. Now LeBron. Inside. Right wing. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Nets trail by 14. On the wing, Irving. He kicks it to Durant. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Green is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Griffin in at the 5 spot. So that's the Nets 5. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s.
Isn't that weird to even think that that's
It
the
is.
case?
I know
But,
it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Back to Irving. Passes it to Green. It's Durant on the wing. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. James is checked in. Lakers leading by 17. And there's the pass to Drummond. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Harden the pass to Griffin. Back to Harden. With his first shot attempt. Rebound the Lakers. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. James finds Caldwell Pope. Here's James. Davis the pass to Caruso. Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Pass to Harris. Back to Irving. He dishes it to Harris. Trying to end the drought, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. LeBron against Harris. James the pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Griffin dishes to Harden. And the shot is long. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Dishes to Drummond. The shot's good.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Harden, guarded closely. Griffin finds Irving. Here's Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Andre Drummond.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Harris, no good. Lakers have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the 4th quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. James in the post. Harris is there, and there it is for him.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Griffin passes to Durant. Griffin trying to get open. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high, makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
James looking it over. Caldwell Pope right side. Launches a three. Knocks down the three ball.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
That shot by Griffin, no good. Griffin with the steal. The layup off target. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it.
So we're gonna put marker dots on his face in the most movable and some of the most stable areas of the face, so that when that footage goes to our animators, they can track all of those dots precisely.
A big smile. And eyebrow raise.
That's a look at our setting tonight. The picture. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Drummond in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center position. Now here's Schroeder. LeBron outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now here's Middleton. Off the left rim and out.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
They're pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Drummond working against Lopez. James looking around. Over Middleton.
How about the length? Tough for any offensive player to deal with the likes of Middleton with those long arms.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Middleton the pass to Lopez. Back to Middleton. To the inside. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Middleton.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Drummond. Back to Schroeder. Drummond with it. James outside. And James throws it down.
LeBron not messing around. That time in the paint, close to the rim, smelling blood.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. The Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to James. And James throws it down.
LeBron putting the ball down on the deck. You just can't stop him when he goes straight to the rim.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Holiday against Schroeder. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Giannis right side. Trying to get open is Lopez. Middleton can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 4. And here we go. Lopez with the steal. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. It's deflected. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Harrell, he's checked in for Drummond. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Matthews, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Caruso. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. And Davis throws it down.
So you're going to give AD that kind of room? Well, here's the payoff for that.
Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Forbes. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Oh, that's merciless. Kuzma plays with such competitive energy. Wasn't letting that shot get off.
Here's Caruso. Up and in on the layup.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here is Holiday. 6-point game. Connaughton passes to Holiday. His three-pointers off the mark.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Harrell kicks to Caruso. To the middle. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Caruso, 16 feet away. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Up in time. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from... And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, Giannis had this to say.
I know if I put the work in, maybe 10 years.
And, Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Harrell. Then it's Matthews, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3, the small forward. And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Drew Holiday. The Lakers also changing it up. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Look, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways. You can win a lot of different ways. But you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Clock at 6. Here's Drummond. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. They get it back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Free throw good, Drummond. James checked in for Los Angeles. And both free throws good for Drummond.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Middleton drives in. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Schroeder outside. The rebound by Brook Lopez.
Well, the D's so tight on him, and makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Down low. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And LeBron throws it down.
Yeah, there's just pinball action going on right now. Once LeBron gets in there, he's going to finish.
DiVincenzo against James. Middleton the pass to Lopez. The Bucks working the ball around. Forbes can't get it to go. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Davis now top of the key. That's tipped. Stolen by Tucker. And the pass to DiVincenzo. Lays it up off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 4 this quarter.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Back to Schroeder. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. Here's Drummond. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And that's now 6 points for Drummond. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Schroeder. LeBron against Middleton. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Drummond in the post. Lopez is there. Caldwell Pope kicks it over to Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. LeBron passes to Davis. Here's Drummond. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Harrell with it, now guarded by Giannis. Matthews goes in, and the layup's good off the glass. Matthews has got his first 2 points of the night. 20 seconds left now here in the second. Giannis high post. Kicks it down to Middleton. 18 feet out. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Middleton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
Outside Matthews. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 2. And a chance to... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
The Lakers did not hesitate to set the pace. An exceptional game plan. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Andre Drummond with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. On the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Bucks. The Lakers shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's James. Back to Caldwell Pope. James outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Giannis right now getting hard work done on the inside to get some extra possession.
James against Middleton. James right side. Stolen by Holiday. DiVincenzo finds Lopez.
Now we've seen Lopez.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
James outside. Giannis grabs the miss. Bucks leading by 4.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1. It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Schroeder against Holiday. Middleton left side. Poked away. 4 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And some changes here for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. Now here's James. Defense right on him. To the inside. Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Just brilliant in running the pick and roll. LeBron James taking what he sees.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And Tucker kicks to Connaughton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Holiday, the pass to Tucker. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bobby Portis is checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. 1:46 left to play here in the third, and he gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 2. Matthews scanning the floor. Here's Caruso, guarded by Holiday. Caruso, the pass to Harrell. Great D that time from Portis.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Tucker. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Holiday. Harrell against Portis. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Kuzma.
And good seeing Kuzma work on that part of his game. Very confident once he gets close.
Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Right side, Portis. And here's Giannis from outside. Rebound the Lakers. 23 seconds left to play in the third. Horton Tucker, the pass to Harrell. Comes up empty down low. And stolen by Kuzma. Passes it to Caruso. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Good if it goes. Unable to get that one. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Drummond. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Matthews. And it's Caruso in at the 1 spot. Back to Kuzma. 5 on the clock. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. In the corner, Middleton with it. From outside, off the mark. And Los Angeles guys shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. It's rebounded by Portis. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Middleton drives in, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Well, he could just see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
Taken away by Holiday. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter, and Portis throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He got on it.
And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Clock is at 3. Back to DiVincenzo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. James against Middleton. LeBron outside. Looking to get it going, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Milwaukee.
size and speed and force of LeBron James is something to behold. And he just seems to be getting better and better. That is scary.
And he makes both free throws. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Middleton. Lopez outside. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And that one, good. Antetokounmpo's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Well, so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
James against Middleton. And James throws it down.
And LeBron James is going to take every crucial possession over. Outstanding shot there.
And Middleton kicks to Holiday. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. For 3, Middleton. The Lakers with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, AD defining the word clutch on that one. Huge shot there.
Schroeder against Holiday. And stolen by James. Here's Schroeder. Caldwell Pope outside. Kicks it to James. Just 5 to shoot. And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by LeBron.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Chris Middleton showing a lot of poise and taking over a very critical possession for his team.
James against Middleton. James, the pass to Drummond. He feeds it to Davis. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
And the dunk by Lopez.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
James outside. Left side, Davis. Fades back. Misses. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA. So the Nets starting five. We've got Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Durant, the pass to Griffin. Left side, Harris. Griffin down low. Lopez is there. Griffin's shot is off. Inside. And Lopez gets it to go. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. Holiday against Harden. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Brooklyn. Pass to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You have to be careful around Kevin Durant because this guy loves to get fouled on the way up. He views free throws as easy points.
And both free throws good for Durant.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Passes to Holiday. Middleton on the wing, guarded by Harris. Lopez passes to Giannis. Back to Lopez. Now Middleton from past the arc. And it's Durant with the rebound. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving leading the charge.
Woo-hoo, Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. For 3, Middleton. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
For 3, Durant. Nets with a new shot clock. Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Now Middleton. To the paint. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Harden up top, guarded by Holiday. Feeds to Griffin. Back to KD. Now the pass to Griffin. Just 4 to shoot. Durant against Giannis. The Bucks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. It's stolen by Harris. And here we go. Griffin heading to the hoop. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow. Well, anyone looking for highlights? Because you just found one. How about the creativity there in the air?
Fires the 3. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Harris passes to Durant. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:37 left in the first. Holiday looking for an opening. Middleton against Harris. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. 5 to shoot. Outside, Green. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so it's Milwaukee with it. 4-point game. And Forbes kicks to Middleton. Another miss by Middleton.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Connaughton, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Inside. Harden the pass to Claxton. Dives for it, and Brooklyn with another turnover here. For Milwaukee, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Portis kicks to Middleton. 3-pointer, and the 3-ball is good. Middleton's got 5 now.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hand.
Claxton the pass to Harden. With 1 on the clock, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Bucks lead by 1. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
I think one important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Brown, also Green out there, and it's Harden in at the 1 spot. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Milwaukee leading by 3. Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Middleton dishes to Forbes. Lets it fly. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts at maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Teague, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And then for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan comes in for Kevin Durant. And Luwawu subbed in for James Harden. Green kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Green. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Milwaukee the rebound. Pass to Portis. Bucks passing it around. Teague for three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Teague. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Out to the right wing. Back to Dinwiddie. Teague against Brown. Clock at 4. Lobs it up for Jordan. And stolen by Portis. Here's Forbes. The shot, no good. Dinwiddie with some nice D. The feed now to Brown. They kick it out to Green. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Bucks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got the lead up to 3 now for Milwaukee.
The ability to create shots off the dribble. This may be his area of greatest improvement. Tucker's worked on that.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And Forbes kicks to Middleton. Shoots the 3. Jordan with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Brown outside. To the inside. Pass to Luwawu. Stolen by Middleton. And they're pushing it up. Here's Portis. And a missed layup.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And Luwawu gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 1.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Brown. Back to Forbes. A 3 ball. And the Bucks miss again. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Jordan. And he banks in the layup. And now a 3-point Nets lead.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Passes it to Forbes. Middleton with it. 7 points in the game. Back to Forbes. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Brown the pass to Jordan. Back to Brown. And they double up Brown. Here's Luwawu. Defended by Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Jordan.
Just tremendous execution right there. DJ feeling out the defense and doing damage inside.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Forbes kicks to Middleton. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Teague deciding where to go with it.
And Green's defense, very important to this.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good action during the period. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Bucks trail by 3. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Harris dishes to Harden. KD on the wing. Guarded by Holiday. Clock at 6. Durant. That's good. Durant's got the first bucket of the third here for Brooklyn.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. That shot misses. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Griffin kicks to Harden. Back to Griffin. Kicks it out to Harden. Lopez with the steal. On the wing, Holiday. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And Harris wide open. He shoots off target from outside. Bucks trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Griffin. Irving's got his first basket of the night.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. He gets it in there. Giannis has got his first points of the game.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Griffin looking around. The pass to Irving. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. .149 left in the third. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
Harris outside. Pass to Harden. Over Holiday. Harden, no good.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Middleton finds Irving. Fires from the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Holiday against Harden. Outside Holiday. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's Giannis missing. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Nets. The lead is 2. A shot by Harden, wide open. No good on the 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul. 7 seconds left in the third. From deep, Green. No good on that one. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Nets out in front. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for the Nets. Green is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at center. Back to Brown. 4 on the clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Shoots from 12. And that one hits back iron. The Bucks trail. DiVincenzo passes to Portis. Just his first attempt. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. The Nets also changing it up. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris comes in for Green. And James Harden has subbed in for Brown. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
All right, David, thanks.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Harden. He feeds it to Jordan. Lopez with the block.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Holiday kicks to Connaughton. Back to Holiday. And it's sent back by KD.
Boy, Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
Feeds it to Jordan. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Antetokounmpo. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The feed to Jordan. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Nets lead by 3.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Harden against Holiday. Jordan with the rebound. Nets leading by 3. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And here's KD for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
It doesn't matter the zip code. Kevin Durant, when he steps over the half-court line, is in his trigger range. My goodness.
Pass to Tucker. Giannis right side. Kicks it to Holiday. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Durant wide open. He fires. Offensive rebound. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 6. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
KD on the wing. Back to Harden. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Jordan inside. Lopez covering. Stolen by Tucker. Here we go. One-on-one. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Chris Middleton comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. And a change for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Griffin finds Harris. Back to Griffin. Tries again.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
The shot by KD. No good.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
For 3, Middleton misses the tray. Now here's Griffin. And here's Harden for 3. But they get it back. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
You did an amazing job.
You did.
You really did.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, thank you. Good job, Luca. Thank you so much.
Good job, buddy.
How was it? Great. You enjoyed it? Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of...
The Brooklyn Nets coming into the building and looking sharp, and they hope here are the starters for Brooklyn. Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Griffin. And it's KD in at the four-man position. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Now here's Schroeder. James looking it over. 6 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in. And instead of just swinging the ball around the perimeter, Clark, both these teams like to run offense through the post.
And I love that, Kevin. We don't see it very often, but you're right. Both of these teams emphatic about getting the ball inside, putting pressure on the defense by driving it inside or passing it into the post. And it allows both of them to play a very high-quality inside-out game. You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
We're about 1 minute into the first. James outside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You know, LeBron James is so strong and able to finish through contact because of it. You've got to wrap him up. You've got to get him before he gets that ball up in the shooting motion, because contact other than that doesn't bother him.
Here is Harden following the basket by LeBron James. Outside Irving. Harris outside. Over James. Harris misses.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And Davis can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Irving. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Davis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Harden against Schroeder. Back to Harden. There's the three. That shot off. And the Lakers take it the other way. It's Schroeder with the drive. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right, got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Davis, such a terror in the open court with his size and speed. That's a really lethal combination.
Here's Green. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Caruso kicks to Davis. And the pass to Caruso. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing, and when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
Brown, the pass to Durant. Outside, Green. Pass to Claxton. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Matthews. Pass to Harrell. Here's Horton Tucker. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Matthews, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Pass to Claxton. Outside for Durant. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Caruso. Tie game in Los Angeles. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing in the game?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Kyle Kuzma is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Matthews, and it's Caruso in at the 1. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. The 10-footer. Claxton, no good. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. No good that time. Great D that time from Green. KD looking around. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jeff Green. KD passes to Griffin. Outside for Durant. Baseline jumper. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
It's Durant on the wing. Back to Brown. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Yes, that goes in.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
LeBron against KD. LeBron up top. He's got 6. There's the pass to Kuzma. The kick out to Matthews. Who's back up. And LeBron with the layup. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, I tell you, LeBron is so active and aggressive and so strong. I love watching him go after rebounds like this.
To the middle. Here's Griffin. And he goes right over Kyle Kuzma and slams it down.
Oh, my word. I shouldn't be amazed anymore when Griffin pulls off a dunk like that, but I always seem to be. The man has some unreal moves above the rim.
Pass to LeBron. Takes a 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Dinwiddie passes to Brown. Durant against James. Down low. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Brown. 8 points for Blake Griffin. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Schroeder's got his second basket of the night.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Dinwiddie kicks to Durant. Out to the right wing. Claxton the pass to Griffin. To the paint. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Dinwiddie against Schroeder. Passes it to Drummond. Lakers passing it around. Just 3 to shoot. Schroeder kicks to Matthews. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. Schroeder finds Kuzma. LeBron against Durant. The kick out to Matthews. The three-pointer, no good. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. KD passes to Brown. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high, makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
Here's James. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And as great as James Harden has been, his game has attracted a cheer of critics this year. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Blake Griffin in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Brown kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Passes to Jordan. Knocked away and stolen by LeBron. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Schroeder finds James and finished off by LeBron.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's driving inside, he's looking for the punch.
The Nets with the lead. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Jordan inside, defended by Drummond. A shot by Jordan, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Jordan high post. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Brown, Green breaking loose, and there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Jordan.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
James outside, Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Brown outside. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Nets lead by 2.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Now here's James. Defense is right there. And finished off by LeBron.
Boy, LeBron's so strong, so athletic, so smart. I mean, a bunch of his points come when he's driving full speed downhill, and he's impossible to stop.
Dinwiddie passes to Jordan. Back to Dinwiddie. Jordan at the elbow. Lets it go from 11. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The drive by James. That's tipped. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Bryant. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And a new group in for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. Irving's checked in for Brown. And James Harden has subbed in for Dinwiddie. Caruso, no good. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Harden right side. There's a minute left to play in the third. The pass to Griffin. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Harden can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. It's good. Caruso's got his first 2 points. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. A 2-point game. Outside, Green. Back to Harden. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter.
Davis puts it down with authority, and his team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
Pass to Griffin. Back to Harden. He's looking for Harrell and finds him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Lakers ahead. Ending the... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Harrell. Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5. Here's Caruso. Passes it to Harrell. Just 5 on the clock. It's Davis on the wing.
Excellent coverage from Durant. Able to guard multiple positions due to his size, athleticism, and length. There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Timeout called the Nets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Blake Griffin. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
James kicks to Caruso. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Caruso's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 43% from the field. Jordan high post. Back to Harden. Feeds it to Durant. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. Second shot opportunity. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's an 11-point Laker lead. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Caruso looking for an opening. He feeds it to James. And James throws it down hard.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Outside Irving. Pass to Jordan. Harris outside. It's Durant on the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Some changes for the Lakers. Andre Drummond comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. And a change for the Nets. Griffin's checked in. And there's the pass to Drummond. Caldwell Pope outside. Lakers working the ball around now. Schroeder with the ball. Pass to Davis over Durant. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
1:53 left in the fourth. Now James. Caldwell Pope outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, you got to be careful how you defend Caldwell Pope because he's got great speed and he knows how to use it to draw contact.
2 shots. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Nets trail by 11. Harden outside. There's the feed to Griffin. Outside, KD. They double team KD. And a wide open look for Irving. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
On the wing, James, guarded by Harden. Drummond, it's good on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 13.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Lakers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's James outside. And it's Durant with the rebound. And here's Brooklyn. They trail by 11. Right side, Griffin. Banked in off the glass.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Schroeder against Harden. LeBron outside. And so Los Angeles takes the win. So thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.